Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna debunk some myths. Yay! Number 1. Vaccines cause autism. Oh my god, no. Vaccines are a magic of medical science. They prevent you from deadly diseases. So do get whatever vaccine has been recommended by your doctor. No vaccine in this world causes autism. The flu vaccine has been linked to autism because of no reason at all. No, it's a total false statement. So no vaccine can give you any side effects except for a little fever, like a couple of days, and soreness where the vaccine is given. Okay. Number 2, if you have green mucus or green snot, then you have a bacterial infection and you need antibiotics. No, that's not true. There are other means to find out if you have a bacterial infection, and your doctor will do those things to find out. Okay. It might be a viral infection and still you could have green snot. Should I use a face moisturizer like a cream, store-bought cream, or an oil like jojoba oil, coconut oil on my face? Well, let me tell you, oil makes the cell lining smooth, so when you touch your skin it feels smoother, but it hasn't given you hydration has to come from the water component, which a moisturizer has. Manufacturers make moisturizer in such a way that it's an emulsion of oils and water, and they put some ingredients in the cream so that the oil and water doesn't get separate when we are using it on our face. So moisturizer in a cream form or a lotion form is the best way to put hydration back into your skin. But yes, to prevent transepidermal water loss, in layman terms, to prevent water loss from your skin, you can put a thin layer of oil over the moisturizer that you have already put in. Oil does not substitute a cream moisturizer. Guys, my daughter has very beautiful hair, and I can't believe it. The nurses in the hospital were asking me, did you have a lot of heartburn when you had her inside? No, there is no connection between heartburn and number of hair on your baby's head. Cracking or crackling your joints make you prone to arthritis. No, that's a very false statement. It doesn't. It just creates some air bubbles inside those joints, which causes a pop, and that's the sound you hear, which is called cracking or crackling. Reading in the dark or sitting so close to the TV will ruin my eyesight? No, that's not true. It, yes, tires your eyes. The muscles get tired because of the strain that you get, but it doesn't affect your eyesight. And if your child is constantly rubbing the eyes, then please get them seen by an ophthalmologist for some eyesight problems. Don't eat yogurt or sour food during periods. They cause inflammation. No. If they generally don't cause inflammation to you, if you're not allergic to certain foods, you can definitely eat those during periods. Actually, yogurt is so good. It has probiotics that eventually help you with digestion. So please don't get rid of yogurt. Yes, get rid of the sugary yogurts, but the Indian yogurt, the dahi, is very good for you. It has a lot of probiotics and should be eaten in periods actually. Don't pluck your gray hair. It will not prevent you from having no more gray hairs. Okay. So only one hair grows out from one follicle. The hair that you have plucked out, first of all, stop plucking because it causes damage to the follicle. And if you really want to get rid of that hair because of some other reason, aesthetic reason, then cut it very near to the scalp. Okay, but be very careful with your hands and scissors. So when the pigment ends, when the pigment production ends, according to your age and genes and other factors, at that time only gray hair and black and pepper hair will come out. Doesn't matter if you pluck 1 or 10. Okay, don't go out in the cold, especially cover your head and ears, because that's where you get the cold and you'll get sick. No, you get cold or other infections only when there are those infections in the air outside. I mean, when the air has virus or bacteria outside. The low temperature do not cause disease, do not make you sick. You can avoid stretch marks by using some very good creams. Absolutely not. Stretch marks cannot be prevented. Okay, full stop. Your During pregnancy, the size of your abdomen increases in a very short time, and so a layer of the skin tears apart, and that shows as stretch marks. Okay, so you cannot prevent them. It will depend again on your skin type and genetics. Some people get less stretch marks, some women get more stretch marks, but you can't prevent them. It will just happen on its own. You cannot do anything to prevent them. If I wear a wired bra, it causes cancer. No. Wired bra has no effect on your skin except for a little outside effect. It can give you some rashes, some discomfort, and you might not like the feel of it, but it does not give you cancer. Even if you had trauma to one of your breasts and later on, God forbid, if you get cancer in the same breast, no, it's just a coincidence. The trauma or the wired bra didn't give you cancer. We use only 10% of the brains. If we try, we can use more of it and get more outcome, more potential. No, that's all good in inspirational books. I know many speakers, many inspirational motivational speakers say that, but brain scans show that all of our brain functions, and even there are some dormant areas, but they are still functioning. So we are using all of our brain, rest assured. Giving a candy to your son or daughter or a toddler will cause disturbance in sleep, will give them a sugar rush. No, it has been a myth for a long, long time, but now scientists tell and doctors have proved there is no such thing as sugar rush. Generally, what happens is sugary stuff, sugary food are given to kids when it's a party mood or a party is happening, or if the child is already upset and hyperactive and and they demand for something sweet and you give it to them. So it's just a coincidence that you see. Otherwise, sugary things, candies don't give you a sugar rush. I'm not talking about diabetic people here. Diabetics do need to be attentive of what they are eating, especially food with excess sugar. If you have cesarean one time, it doesn't necessarily mean that you will always have to go for a cesarean. If you don't like the idea of cesarean section, although I am okay with it, I got cesarean section, I opted for it. But if once you have undergone a cesarean, your OBGYN can again try vaginal birth next time, which is called VBAC, vaginal birth after cesarean. But it will depend on your personal health condition and your doctor will decide that. Last but not the least, that if a girl or a lady in your house is on her periods, then don't take her to temple. Don't let her attend ritual ceremonies. Don't let her light a diya or something. No, don't do that. They are very pious. They are pure. They are not impure in any way. So please don't restrict their activities, especially religious. So those were the myths I wanted to talk about. I myself have heard those, so it made all the sense for me to make a video on these. I hope you liked the video. Please press the like button, press the bell icon. Please share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.